So Fruved is a huge project. It's a huge undertaking because ultimately the goal of Fruved was really to change the world, to make it better. And that's an incredibly lofty goal. So how do you do that? You do that with one small corner of the world at a time, and then that can spread. Fruved started by students working together to assess their own environments. We had classes where students learned how to be peer mentors and help one-on-one incoming freshmen, first-year students be as healthy as they can through that first year, and they learned all the different areas from not only diet and physical activity and stress to financial wellness to sexual health to conflict resolution. They learned all of these skills. Then we also had groups of students who were working together to assess their environments, to talk between universities to say, hey, this is what's going on here. What are you seeing there? Oh, this is what we want to work on. Oh, this is working really well here. So by working together to assess their own environments, they set priorities, or they ended up with 24 different topics that they thought were essential to include in a program that would help students be healthier on their campus and would help the campus to become a place where the healthy choice is the easy choice. So they turned these wonderful 24 points into different activities and events and marketing messages. So they would have these campus-wide events that would help students on different topics, from meditation to yoga to health smoothies to cardio, dance, music. They had so many wonderful topics that would be spread out throughout a year. So over that year, students are making art to communicate in novel ways health messages, and they're communicating those health messages through social media, and then they're supporting those messages by events that are happening on campus.
So I came here about a year and a half ago when the Fruved project was just getting started, and got thrown into it. I didn't really know a whole lot about it, but I definitely love working with a college environment and college campus, college students, because I think it's a really important kind of population that's ignored. I think that college students experience a whole lot of changes when they first get here, and they might gain weight, they might develop some unhealthy habits, so I definitely think it's a great project to help them get on the right track and really start those healthy habits so they don't go down an unhealthy path.
As we move forward from here, what the new universities will be doing is they'll have this toolkit that will walk them through the steps of assessing what students think, what they want done, what needs to be done, how to communicate those thoughts and perspectives and priorities, and then how to create events that might be lacking. There may be certain areas on your campus or on their campus that they need more activities and events. This helps them develop those. It helps them market the things that are already there. And then it helps them to assess to see how effective what they're doing is.
I definitely wish there was something like Fruved on my campus when I was a freshman. There was definitely no one telling me what was healthy to eat or where I could go to be physically active or get rid of stress. So I was kind of just on my own, and like many other freshmen, developed some unhealthy habits and gained weight, and then had to figure it out all on my own senior year of college when I realized that I couldn't keep doing this. So I definitely think that it's super helpful to college students who do want to be healthier, even those that might not think they want to be healthy right now, but kind of seeing the different benefits of being healthy or how easy it is to make healthy choices. I definitely think it can help.
When I was a freshman, I would have loved to be involved with Fruved. I think there's so many moving parts that if you feel like you didn't fit in on one side, that you would find something else that you could be involved in. There's so many different things that you could do with Fruved. There's the intervention phase where if you felt like you were good at recruitment, that you could go out and recruit. There's the part of being involved on social media. If you felt like you were great with social media and you had different memes or different things that you felt like you can contribute, that was a great part. If you feel like you were more behind the scenes person, there was a great part to do with that as well. So I think I would absolutely have loved to be involved with Fruved because it has something great for everybody. It's definitely important for us to reach out on our social media because that is the new age. That's the age that we're in. Students are always on their phones in between classes, when you're walking, when you're at the library. Everybody's always on their phones and their devices on social media. So we figured that had to be a heavy part of Fruved because we knew that was one of the ways that we can communicate with students was through social media. I see Fruved being used all across the nation, and I see Fruved being that very needed tool to pull wellness programs, any type of wellness programs, any type of outreach programs on different campuses. I see that being needed, and so I think that if schools can somehow incorporate this and tweak it in ways to where it could be usable for those different campuses, I think that it would be very necessary for a lot of different schools. So I personally hope to see Fruved being spread out all across the nation to different schools so that they can also reap the benefits that we've had, and so that students can come together. And so when you have different programs, all over, Fruved can be that centerpiece for those programs so that those, that can flourish across the campuses.
Preventative care not only matters because we care about those things that are related to the heart of, and I don't mean cardiovascular health, but the heart as in, we want people to be happy and healthy and live the lives they want to live and not be in pain. And those are important things. So I think that it's a changing world. And hopefully one of the strengths of Fruved is it can change with it. Because not only are we trying to change the world, but we're doing it together. So hopefully we'll all do it together.